Alright, floors and ceilings. So this is going to get a little fun. Now you just have to question yourself every time you build a texture from now on. Is it tileable? Is it non-tileable? Does it have uniqueness? And you'll be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab this. I'm going to have to save image as. And I'll open up those raw ceiling. Okay, so I'll probably just grab a nice square here. Image crop. File. Save as. Ceiling TIFF, no layers. And then I'll page it over and get that right into Maya. Okay. Then I want to build a real-time preview of it. So there we go. Alright, so by default, these materials, let's see here, ceiling. Yep, ceiling. So I made already a material for it. That's great. Going to default will kill the yellow. And here's my problem. By the way, I killed all the brightly lit colors and then put a light in the scene. So that's the only thing I did different here. So this little light is just a little point light. He's on 0.5. He's located here if you want to put one in. It just kind of sets the mood. You know, I get to kind of see what it looks like ahead of time. This is on high quality rendering. And you can see there's some things that, you know, they're there. You know, I could see this texture up here. But it's not one of those things that you're going to pay attention to in the room anyway. And I'm just setting a stage. That's all I'm doing here. Alright, so let's go in here to UV, grab some UVs, go control, right click to UV shell, two faces, two faces. And if it missed anything, which it might, you can right click, assign existing material, ceilings. Really slow because I haven't utilized that texture yet. I haven't kind of gone in there and did what I need to do. Okay, so you can see right now, these look like boulders attached to the ceiling. Okay? And that's my point. Is it tileable? Is it non-tileable? Now, I'll probably want to do the same thing I did with the brick. Because I want to have textures that don't rely on the tileability here. Check this out. So if I go here to place 2D, I can repeat those UVs, right? Well, that leads to the problem sometimes later on down the road, because not all programs can just tile stuff. So please note that. Looks like I gotta add that texture here too. So in Photoshop, what I'm going to have to do is first make it tileable. And this one shouldn't be as hard. In fact, it should be pretty easy. Notice I have a marquee tool set, so it doesn't bleed off the edge. It's a trick. You can't bleed off the edge. Let's go in here. There we go. Okay, now filter other offset. I'm going to type in 0 for this one, and I just want to tile it this way now. Wow, I don't see another seam. Oh, there it is. I see the seam. It's very light. Another thing I would like to do is take the patch tool every once in a while. Let's make a duplicate of this. Oop. Oh, escape. Deselect. And I just want to add that graininess to certain spots. And I want to get out all the anomalies like this. This is an anomaly that is going to repeat over and over. Okay, good. So here, I'll shoot this down to maybe 512. Keep the 240 for right now. Edit, define pattern. New, 2048 by 2048. I'm going to match that resolution to 240. And go to the last thing and fill that up. Okay. Now what I need to do is get out all the weird non-tiled things here. So all the cracks and crevices need to go away. And that's where the patch tool comes in. I can really go to town. Now only do the center, however. Do not start doing the outside edge. And the patch tool is going to make it look a little fault sometimes. So maybe you should also take the clone stamp tool every once in a while and fix it up that way. Because that way you can grab variations very quickly. There we go. Now, I like to add some uniqueness to this, just like I did the other one. I had some paint, but in this case I might have something a little bit different. Oh, let me put that on a new layer. Then go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I'm just going to blur that out a little bit. And then turn it to something like maybe a multiply. And then turn that down. So I'm just kind of grunging it up a little bit. And I can also sharpen, smart sharpen if I want to make it a little bit less blurry, but more chaotic. So now it has texture edges. So there's a lot you could do here, and you could put textures over textures. But for right now, let's go on to the next video because I'm running out of time.